All right, so what we have is an engineer designing a circular cover for a can. The diameter D of the cover is 2.4 inches. The max area of the diameter can is restricted to 3 thousandths of an inch. So acceptable diameter D must satisfy the absolute value inequality D minus 2.4 less than or equal to 3 thousandths of an inch. So solve this inequality for D and interpret the results. Okay, well, basically we have another tripartite. So if we drop the absolute value, we'll have D minus 2.4 less than or equal to 0.003, but greater than or equal to 0.003 negative. Okay, so we'll now add 2.4, 2.4, 2.4. So when we do that, we're going to just basically take our 2.4 and we're going to subtract off and add the 0.003. And so when we subtract it, we get 2.397 less than or equal to D less than or equal to, that one's easier, 2.403. And so that's going to be our region. And so what does it mean in interpreting the results? Basically, our diameter can vary from 2.397 inches to 2.403 inches. Okay, so that's basically all they want us to do. Solve this inequality. It's going to be a tripartite because we have the less than, so it's going to be and. So we get that, solve for D, and then we can get our basically our interpretation from there. All right, one last one here. If a quantity is measured to be x and the true value is t, then the relative error in the measurement is x minus t divided by t. Now, if the true measurement is t equals 50 and you want the relative error to be less than 6% or 0.06, what values of x are possible? All right, well, what we have to do is we have to plug in what we know. So we have absolute value of x minus 50 divided by 50, and that has to be less than or equal to, now it doesn't, it just has to be less than. It doesn't say equal to. So let's erase that equal to. Has to be less than 0.06. Okay. Now, it's again going to give us a tripartite. So x minus 50 over 50 less than 0.06, but greater than negative 0.06. Now we're going to multiply the whole thing by 50 to get rid of that. So we're going to take, 50 times that piece, 50 times that piece, 50 times that. And so the 0.06 times the 50 is going to give us what? 3. And so we'll have negative 3 and less than x minus 50 and less than a positive 3. Now we're going to add 50. And so what's that? 47 less than x less than 53. And so so the values are going to be, it didn't tell us what our units are. So we don't know the units. So it's going to be between basically 47 and 53 is going to be where our measurement is going to be between getting that less than 6% relative error. All right, so that's all I have for this section. Hopefully that helps.